Did we always know we wanted to have 6 kids? I'd say the answer is no. Coulter, Caddy, Ray, Levi, Georgia, Brooke.
There you go.
We met at Bible camp, Nathan.
We were camping together and I asked you out with your parents at the campsite, and I mean, we just stepped aside, but
Yeah.
it's probably a little closer than normal. I love going to the farm with the kids. I remember when we first bought the farm, it was probably 6 months. Every time I came to the yard, I was in awe that this is a farm that we own and that we are privileged to run.
We thought this is a lifestyle we want for our children. We want to be able to provide a place where they can work hard, where they can raise animals, where they can have that exposure.
I am definitely a morning person. I love the mornings because I have a day job as well. I'm usually up around 5:15 or 5:30 in the morning.
During the summer holidays, the kids will often go do chores with Nathan in the morning.
It's usually a competition who's going to the farm. They all love to go.
Pull up to that farm and they run. They kind of have the routine of what they like to do there, and they go put on their rubber boots, and Nathan's trained them so well in their biosecurity that they follow. And
Learning how to care for the birds, being gentle, what to watch for, the kids are picking up on that so fast. Each day when we walk through the barns to care for the chickens, we look at air quality. It can sense the humidity, can sense the temperature, and I look for the bird distribution across the barn.
yeah, and you often remind the kids even before they walk into the barn to look through the window. Where are the birds? What's the distribution of the birds?
To see if they're well spread out and comfortable. The other thing I look at is water flow, so pressure, to make sure there's enough and adequate water for the birds at their particular age. Feed, they need to have feed in front of them at all time, 24 hours a day. So as we're walking on it, we want to make sure it's crispy and fresh and loose. If it's not to our standard, like to move air more or less, depending on what we're seeing. So the animal care program in Canada is fantastic. Number one, I think it unifies all of us Canadian producers under the same standard. What it does, it really keys us in on animal care. It makes us very purposeful. We're audited by a third-party auditor.
We can provide an incredibly high animal care program for our birds, and I think that's only going to improve within the chicken industry. We do have full confidence in having our children eat the chicken that we raise.
Yeah, biosecurity would protect the care of the animals for sure, and it certainly protects us. So if the birds do well, we do well as well on the farm. And so it's a win-win for both the birds and us. And so the day job of mine consists of spending a lot of time with producers in Manitoba, going through different practices of raising broilers.
On the side, I do a little bit of safety coordinating for Diamond Construction in Steinbach.
Yeah, we've got a lot of friends and family that do the same thing. They farm and have an off-farm job. So they are encouraging to us, and hopefully we are to them as we continue on this journey. For me, supply management has been great. I mean, as it manages the demand of chicken, we don't overproduce or underproduce, and it provides a stable income. Therefore, we're able to reinvest into the farm. We've got lots of different technologies and really good quality equipment. The controller we use to manage the birds is a touchscreen unit that measures a lot of things, even amp draws on every motor that's in the barn. And all that information is in my pocket on my phone, and anything that is outside of the parameters that are set, I get a message, a notification throughout the day. These are things supply management has done to help us provide a better food quality for Manitoba and Canadian consumers.
And also allows for the future generations coming up to be able to have an industry that is going to be stable and is going to be able to provide for their families someday as well. In August, our local Grunthal has a community fair, and so they actually have something called the world famous chicken barbecue. And so they'll provide chicken pieces in quarters. They'll barbecue it on grates outside. The chicken farmers in this area are extremely generous.
Yes.
And they do lots for the community of Grunthal and just encourage community life.
And we're actually trying to teach our kids what it's all about. It's about other people, community.
The joy and the self-esteem that provides for our kids and our family is incredible.
Yeah. Food supply is so important, and I'm so thankful we can be a part of a protein and a food supply for Canadian farmers. It's the best. We love it.